new shell. It looks just like the shell I threw out yesterday, and I found it in the same dumpster, but this one had a live raccoon inside. Pretty good story, eh, Hermes?
Stick to someone else, you windy barnacle!
If you ask me, you shouldn't care what other people think.
You're right. I'll start by not caring what you think. I'm getting the surgery.
That a girl!
Oh. Wonderful. And while you're under the knife, you could also get an ink pouch to help you escape your enemies.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard, you imbecile.
Be careful with that Adlai, Leela. He's a doctor. They're very poor.
Actually, most doctors are rich.
What? When did this happen? You're joking, right? That's not funny!
Thanks for coming out to get to know my boyfriend. Isn't he dreamy?
Totally.
Coming through, watch your head!
Help! I'm under attack!
It's time to stop living this Vita Bachelor Loca. Settle down and have kids.
Oh, Adelaide, this is the most beautiful moment of my life.
Alright, time to finish this chapter. We gotta save Ryoma's dead soul. Continue. Here we go.
Now then.
You didn't vote yet.
The hell you saying?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Now then.
Yeah, let's do that.
The hell you saying?
Antara, who killed Antara? Those silly cubs.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition. After that terrible movie, they had no other choice. Wow! What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
That is a reasonable assumption.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
Reasonable rebuttal.
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one to talk. Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Interesting.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Maybe he asked everyone else.
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Maybe Kokichi? Oh, we're choosing someone. I'm number 1. F. Big F.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Caught them all.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Why?
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Is she also suicidal?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it. So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
Well, still are.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Pout.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
I just didn't feel like taking part in court. Jury duty sucks.
Suspected? What for? Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion. You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm. Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Oh, Shuichi's interrupting people.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his
Oh
motive
yeah,
video?
he didn't. He just glossed by that.
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma,
He also met him at nighttime and he knew.
it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Oh, he's dead. He's killed between nighttime and morning.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
What if Kirumi's the culprit?
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie? She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Because you wouldn't fucking admitted that your magic is bullshit.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
My apple's not here. I need my investigating apple. I'm ready to get to work.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
It's all on the same page. We're gonna have the debate. Just like Kaede did. Just like she did. Ooh, non-stop debate.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
How do you tell a lie in a debate again? Oh, you hold it to lie. I see.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Did Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting... then there is no reason
Are you
to
fucking
believe your
kidding me?
testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Did Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that the...
I'll reveal the truth.
Deceit.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
You can prove it. It's science.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Huh?
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
Huh?
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Why would I?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Surely.
We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
Everyone's getting scary this chapter.
That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Remember when the first game, when it was supposed to be a big deal, when Makoto would lie during a class trial and Monokuma would never expect someone to do that? And then now everyone just does it? I guess not everyone, but the protagonist just does it every chapter now.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
You're the murderer. Or Kigurumi.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I mean, it made sense in the first chapter why Kaede lied. Now, why is Shuichi lying? Because he believes Kaito, who believes Maki. You can tell.
All right, that
Liars can
proves
tell.
it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Everyone's a suspect.
Right. I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
Back. I guess square one again. Square one, the competition.
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning.
But no, that's wrong.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Yeah, it's Angie. She's guilty as
So
fuck.
did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
We do.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
It was in the morning. From the other side. Because you're allowed to enter the pool area, just not allowed to go into the pool.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese.
Dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What does that mean?
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
But you can enter the pool.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
I can tell.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Here it comes.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Which side am I on?
Then, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Oh, they have a thing now where they're bundled together. I was waiting for it too.
We gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
can't lie for nothing. I won't fail. So I need to prove that it was during nighttime?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Wait.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Kimiko! We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
We have to work together. Wait, what? They even brought all the dead people? They're in the back there. Alright, I have to defend that.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I see on our
I was in
side.
front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Kimiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Oh no!
Fuck, I gotta look at the controls again. What is this one called again? Okay, so D is B. Okay. Oh fuck. I was not ready for this.
This is our answer.
Our answer.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
Zombie.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
I wonder if they got an actual kid to play Himiko.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Good gentleman.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
Who's in the gym?
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Can it have been moved? I think there's no time to move it. I think... How would they move it if it's in the gym?
Oh no!
Damn it. Oh, we're down to our last heart. What? It could also be moved.
I was wrong!
Fuck. Wait. Didn't we just say reach the window? Oh, damn. There goes our perfect run.
Is this really the end?
Let's retry.
We can't let it end here! It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
How is that barely?
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window? Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Hmm.
Do you have the answer then?
He was dunked.
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
What now?
I actually don't know that yet.
F.
What? The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
What does that mean?
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
Damn, not good enough. No good as a detective. Can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
How? Doesn't matter?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body.
Shouldn't we?
Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
That's also a good point.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
True.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Who did it?
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Kind of obvious. Sounds as if everyone wants us to find the truth. Everyone's trying to sabotage us. Try.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
Who just tried to do that?
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What?
Himikawa under the bridge?
What? Oh, the trial only begun. Hope we get a second intermission then.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Thank you.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Jesus Christ. You can phrase that more nicely. Destroyed. Fucking murdered again. We gotta have a trial for her now.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
I have to agree with the Sal.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
That wasn't it.
If you use magic, there's no other
Oh wait, I didn't hit it.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
Difficult to watch.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that...
That's wrong!
Wrong. These V counters are hard.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Those one night stands.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah. Sports.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Some kind of clue. They had showers in there.
This is it!
I got it.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
A struggle.
This is it!
Got it.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Half.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
There's a black fabric like that in the pool too. How did I get from the tank to the pool?
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Yeah, I think that a little too fast.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Jesus.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Why is she getting a spotlight?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
What's the point of that?
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Great deduction.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Was there?
There!
There.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
The window.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
Yeah, you do that.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Can you use like a tether? Like the sliding ropes? I mean like a rope way in between? Are we gonna play Hangman? Oh, what is this? Psych Taxi. Oh, they brought back the surfing game. Alright. Oh, I should have started earlier. It's like Mario Kart. New row. E. Well, the body was brought from where? Thinking time? Shit. We got the right hooker. Next question. How do I drift in this mode? The body was brought to the gym from where? Fuck. Good. Alright, we need to pick up one more hooker. Why are they all A? Jesus Christ. And what? How they connected both windows? Like in the Tron universe. The Blade Runner universe. How what? Under the gym window. Monokuma, what? Guessing some rope. Some fine ass rope. How would it go via the pool? I like the surfing one more, but maybe they'll make harder courses in the future. It connects.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
They use rope.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
Another way?
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
But what would the floaty be for in the fabric? There!
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
So near it was rope near the stage, and it must have been someone who helped prepare the performance. So it's either Kirumi or Anji.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
God damn it, please let Anji be the killer.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
That works out.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Ah, it's been forever since I heard it. That's what she said, Joe.
Wait, who said that?
I get it.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Was there?
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
This is it!
Got it.
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
Is Miu gonna say that's what she said?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
See, they would have had to prepare that earlier.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
I was right.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Except the pool floating.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Go on.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Go on.
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
Could be.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank.
That's also true.
Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Jesus Christ. Cartman, calm down.
Tarzan?
Tarzan? Why does she always just have the weirdest out of like context comments? still so slow. The slowpoke.
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
I think he's hinting at something.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Hey, that's how they escaped in Promised Neverland. Neat.
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
What?
Listen up. Do a
What?
good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
A cutscene frame already. During a trial? What is this? What could this mean?
It all starts with you.
No, you.
You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Okay, but I get to do the comic book.
Together?
Together.
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Hangman's Gambit. What was that now? These are 7 letters. Fuck. So E-R... P... Oh, you can do that. That wasn't cool. Okay, what would that be? Green rope? Rope line? No. What was that? What is... Rope what? Rope Wayne? Nope. Rope toy? Rope play? I know there's an E. Rope that a word? I guess it is. I guess ropeway is a word.
I see now.
I'm not exactly sure what this is referring to.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
Does that mean like you like carry it and put it through the rope and you slide it down?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
I got brain damage. You got drain damage?
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Except we have the floaty. Oh, what? You get to play Minesweeper now? Oh no, this is more like the mining in Sinnoh. Or did I? So I just break. If I break one, it turns everything around it. Not sure I quite understand either, but looks like a good one to break. Okay. See the issue here. So there's a floaty. So I have to choose one of these that was used. Oh, I have to... Oh, I see. I gotta break all the ones around it. Clear.
I see it.
I see it. That makes more sense now.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Yes, you can call it that.
The inner tube?
The winner tube.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
It would have.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Especially when Ryoma is so small.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Damn. Look at Ryoma's wife's body like that. You gotta do him dirty.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their
He really
foot
is
on the
slow.
windowsill. Isn't that against school
In
rules?
like the bad way. Not like the Chiaki way.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
It doesn't count if you don't touch the floor.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Ooh, someone asked them specifically.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Are they gonna say? Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Yeah?
Oh, shit!
And that's why he dies.
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
He's mad.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
He just fucked up their trial.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
No bully. Only murder.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Aww.
I want us all to get along.
Monodom's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
Slip-up.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit!
Some crazy ass shit indeed.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Why did they?
I believe that was an accident.
It fell into the pool and they couldn't get it out.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
They don't like water. There's no time. It's nighttime. They didn't notice it.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Wouldn't it? I guess if it's not attached, yeah.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
Clumsy dipshit.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
Are they?
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
The perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us.
Everyone would have thought it was Maki or Kaito.
Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
I did.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Can y'all stop, like, jerking off the culprit? Maybe you keep jerking him off, they'll come out and take the credit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
One step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
He's
But
gonna
my
solve
sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
Sure, why not? I'll solve the case.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Wow, called out.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Good idea who the culprit is. I know too. I mean, as in I know two of them, but couldn't be either.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Yes. I'm gonna call them out.
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes.
No, it can't be Kaido. They're not gonna do that again.
So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
They're not gonna kill like the person motivating me again.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
He believes in me. Well beforehand. Narrows the list of suspects. Hey, what the hell's going on with my keyboard? It was Himiko all along. Kaito and Kibo did help move stuff. But I believe in him, right? So it's not him? Son of a bitch.
Damn it!
Okay. That was me being hopeful, but I know the real murderer is you.
It has to be you.
You're the only one.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
We fucking called it. I knew it.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, but this is actually sad. I like Kirumi. I spent 2 free times on her already. Son of a bitch.
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Gotta hear it.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I don't know. There are better questions to ask than that.
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
I can, because I'm the ultimate detective.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
The wrong choice.
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Oh, she's posing. It's time to fight with swords. Or with words and bullets. That works too.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
How suspicious.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
But no one does.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Perhaps Gonta. Has to be airtight.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi? alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you
That so
think
is
we would
not
fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
Oh, it shows everyone. That's cool. This is the one that wasn't updated. The updated one. So was I right? Was Kirumi requested by Kokichi to kill someone? Is that why he didn't respond before? Or is that why was he just using this trial as a game?
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Wait, that wasn't it? Sounds just like this.
Oh no!
Any mistake?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi?
Only during nighttime.
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Fucking
Do you
you.
think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Logic has to be airtight. There's a whole inner story somewhere. You have to stay calm, tight.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course,
Okay,
am
let's
not
try
the
this one.
culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
She was there for 5 minutes. That wasn't in the other one. In the gym alone for around 5 minutes.
An alibi for nighttime?
That's enough time.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous.
That could have been done by anyone.
No, that's wrong.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Of course.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
It did.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
That's true.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
That's all she needed.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up.
Set up the murder.
Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Oh, here it comes.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination.
Ooh.
An empty theory created from nihilism.
Damn, she's going philosophical. And she mad. Big mad.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
Oh, shit.
I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
Vance.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Oh, it's just a guess. I have evidence on my side and I'll show her.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, It is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oh, fuck.
In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words.
Cut.
Cipher. I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
It was.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause
Not.
so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Ooh, she's cornered.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Hey, hey, hey.
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Cuz?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
What?
But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
Is it for everyone? For everyone.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them.
Is it gonna be that thing where it's like, is she really the murderer if she was told to kill someone by someone else?
So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
They. Who's coming? It's genuine. What did she mean? She tricked into killing someone? You mean innocent? I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us.
Or is she did Monokuma ask her?
It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
She was ordered to kill us by her video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
That's true.
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
Unnecessary.
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Is it?
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Fuck him.
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit.
Who do we believe now?
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede.
Ah, she's bringing it up, Kaede. Oh.
She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
This is hard.
Kirumi.
Do we trust her? Man, Gonta's just surrounded by dead people.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yeah, we can't be sure about that.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
She is.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
That is a screwed up way to view the world.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Who else could have done it? I'm fine if we want to change the answer to Angie.
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
It's possible.
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
Did Maki also help Kiriso? I thought it was just Kaito and Kiyo.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Always just gotta check. I'll just save just to be safe.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
It might be. That could also be what the murderer wanted to be.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise.
Oh shit, we all made promises with Kaede.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth.
We did do that.
I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
Scared. I think he's one of their friends of Moida. That is true. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet. pin the final nail on the coffin. Idioms. Or analogies. No, it's idioms. No, it's analogies. I don't know. It's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yes.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
I have proof.
I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body.
Is it the fabric?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Was that her fabric in the pool?
The final clue?
Final clue.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Damn.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
Ooh, she is making this hard.
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone.
Do you want to do that?
Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
Oh shit, he's getting assertive.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others.
Oh my god, the at-homs.
Can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Oh my god, Kirumi.
You can't save anyone!
Jesus Christ. I'm confident I'm right. And everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Well, this is the last piece of evidence. This, I thought that was from Ryoma, but I guess it could be hers.
This is it!
I got it!
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
Yeah. It matches the dress.
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
Would have done
To
that.
prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
And then that would show on their hands because they would have gotten burnt. Rope burn.
Yeah, so what?
Or her gloves.
You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
She's sweating bullets.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
Is there?
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Oh, she's a knight.
You
The
are
br-
incorrect.
Fuck. Okay,
What
wait.
is this truth?
Which one is why?
That is just your empty deduction. Ugh. You continue to confuse everyone.
Okay, can I pause this? Okay, wait.
You are
that's-
incorrect.
Wait, don't.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to
Okay.
confuse everyone.
That one?
Ugh.
Oh.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? Ugh.
Fuck.
That is just your
Which
empty
one is
deduction.
why? Okay, there
Continue
you
to
go.
confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Fuck.
What is this truth?
Oh, how am I?
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's
What? I have
life
to
is
let
at
go of
stake.
it?
Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone
Fuck.
might die. In this class trial,
Oh, I
everyone's
keep-
life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth,
Fuck.
everyone might die. In this class trial,
Oh,
everyone's life is
whatever.
at stake.
Oh, it actually, I
I
survived.
completely
Oh, nope.
understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not
Oh, that
have
actually
any
worked?
evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation.
Oh my god, I actually did that.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
It ends here. Oh my. It really
The piece
did.
of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
Kirumi's glove.
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction
And it fell into pool?
Fell into pool.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
you could have had a lot of extras.
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
It's over.
Well, Kirumi,
What's your explanation?
will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
Oh, you're gonna make Gonta sad again. Yeah, and I'm just like that. Scared of revealing the truth. Does it mean that someone had to be sacrificed? Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. Thought things through to the end. Faced the truth and doubted it. Kept thinking, kept going. This is where it led me. Won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Comic book. Damn, Kibo's freaking the fuck out. He was gonna play tennis? Jesus Christ, Kirumi, what the fuck did you do to him? Jesus, and I was on my last heart too. Like, if I got one wrong in here, I also would have been fucked. On the edge advantage of my seed here. Now the final nail in the coffin.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
Here on Act 5.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
It was almost a perfect crime.
In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
No.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
No.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
Oof. Big F.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Ultimate maid. Caught black-handed. I called it from the beginning.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive.
She was demanded to kill someone.
But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Why is Monosuke jumping?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Maybe.
That is right. No need to worry.
He's so fucking dead.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
My heart is racing too fast.
It's voting time!
Oh, the F. Hey, it's me, but without the hat. Why is he so mad in his drawing? Oh, all the cheese. The cheese. Oh wait, the time was up? I swear I had more time.
Is this really the end?
Are you fucking kidding me?
We can't let it end here.
No, I'm not gonna die. I swear I had time. I'm gonna repeat my steps. I was doing like this, and like this, and then I was like, oh hey, that's me for the hat. I was like this, and I was like, oh hey, why are you so angry? This, like this, this, like this, like this, like this, and then yeah, see, I would have had 6 more seconds to do this.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Someone voted for me? Oh, obviously it's Kirumi. That's pretty funny.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
A verdict? Yay, the monocoin. All rise. Yeah, I still got an A. A stands for a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist. I was so good at this debate right here. And this one. This is a panic. Oh yeah, this is stuff from yesterday. This is where we started today. Yeah, I somehow survived that one. Beef feud? How did I thought I did okay with that one. Maybe there's something you can only get so many points from.
Oh my!
Kirumi told you ultimately, but why? She was requested to.
Thank goodness. You gotta be kidding me!
I did have to be unexpected, except for me, 'cause I totally called this trial.
Wait!
No way.
Who's gonna make us meals now?
Yoo-hoo!
Are you even a maid?
The truth is,
Not my mom.
Hey!
Damn it.
no way!
Shut up!
Enough with the commentary.
Say,
How?
No.
What?
How would you know?
What's wrong?
She's been told not to say it.
I do not agree.
Lost. Did I tell you I did? You'll regret what you've just done.
Damn.
Will you regret finding the culprit?
Please!
Understood. I shall take that request.
Tell you everything.
Well, you know.
Yes. That is correct.
Because of what I saw in my motive video. It wasn't.
What are you saying?
May I?
hey,
She was the one that got her own?
Yes.
The fuck's going on? Huh?
What does that mean exactly?
No, no.
You did?
Oh!
The Cubs did that?
huh?
Dumbass!
Monodam?
Yeah? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah? Yeah!
Daddy!
Hey, Father!
You stupid!
Damn.
Well now.
I see.
Bad luck.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Yes.
So.
That's right.
Is the world also destroyed?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request.
This is a nice painting.
One fateful day,
The Prime Minister of Japan.
she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance.
It was Abe.
He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
Trump is the president or prime minister of Japan in this universe? And he made the maid the prime minister?
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life.
Are those Kaido's grandparents?
Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
Sheeple.
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
That is a crazy story.
What?
Yes.
Remember.
Wait!
What is this?
I do not agree.
She's the prime minister. God damn.
This is my selfless devotion.
Are the citizens of this country. Our prime minister's gonna die now.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation.
Oh, we were in war? Was this our last war?
I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
And then I gotta take a dump. so she was gonna sacrifice all of us to save the country.
I see.
Huh?
You really don't get it.
How rude!
Not pretending. I'm still learning.
I see.
Good luck, I guess. Why is she always so slow?
But
Actually. Yoo-hoo!
I do not know.
That's...
It's like the ultimate hunt.
That is correct.
Huh?
I do not know. This is my selfless devotion. My apologies.
If so...
But
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Why?
Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
bears do not lie.
Hey,
Huh?
100%.
What are you trying to pull?
cuz. Shing! Yo!
Shut up!
Oh? Dang it!
Oh, I see.
Because would have been easiest.
That is.
Oh, I called it.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird!
It's because he lacked the motivation to live.
I do not agree. Do you agree?
Huh?
That is. That is correct.
Got it. You're...
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Then...
He knew.
But
What?
because
What are you talking about?
Wait!
Well, you know.
I told you. Why?
Aww, he was looking for a reason to. Ah, damn, dude. That's why he was so desperate to see it.
What?
Yeah. But
Hey.
no. Jeez. In other words,
Damn.
please.
Just wanted to feel the reason to live.
That's true.
Well, you know.
Because there was no one.
Hey!
Ah.
It was just empty.
Huh?
Okie dokie.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
Jesus.
this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
That's fucked.
Sorry.
That's fucked. That's just so BM.
Always messing around.
I see.
It can't be.
Damn.
But.
Damn one. He was. That video drove him suicide.
Because.
There's too many reasons, Leo. I guess that's. Having too much responsibility is a bad thing, if you phrase it like that.
Yes. For everyone.
She tainted her soul for the sake of her nation.
My apologies.
You need something?
Hey!
Gonta.
Huh? Gonta.
Unfortunately.
Jeez.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
No, everyone sacrificed themselves. Everyone lost their motive to live. Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Oh my god. Nothing works out for Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Huh?
Hey! All right! Listen up. I mean, don't worry about it.
Life is meant to be lived.
course.
Jeez. But...
So divine!
Shut up!
But...
Huh?
Because...
Make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
She wants someone to sacrifice himself.
But...
You're the most detestable Korean I've ever met.
You mean?
Try to trick Gonta. Backstabbing cunt.
Cut it out.
That is correct.
Try to every citizen.
You must live.
She's gonna rebel.
Huh?
I see.
You must live.
What's she gonna do? Is she gonna try and fight Monokuma?
I will survive.
I will survive. Hey, hey. She's running. Making a break for it. Undignified act.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
Are we gonna get a second claw? Run.
Damn it!
Run, Kirumi.
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hey. Please!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Damn.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Shinzo Sasageyo.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh shit.
I will not die!
Ooh. Now that's a screensaver. Notice to quit. Ow. Oh. Jesus Christ. They go all in with the executions here.
Really?
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah?
Let's get along. We are all friends. I will not forgive that.
Huh?
Wonderful.
It's good for him. Age of the Monocods.
That's nice. They're so cute. They're so freaking cute. How horrible!
Bitch. Who you calling ugly bitch?
Stop it!
I don't like that.
I'll protect you! Come on, come on! Kazatua says so.
I see, yes.
That's true.
Okay.
You tried to show it.
Of course.
However... That's...
Huh?
I see.
Flashback light?
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
so mean. It's a lie. Because...
You're right.
You're right. Facing the
That's
truth
right.
isn't enough. Nideru dayo.
For now,
You're right.
Why, you... I won't forgive you!
It'll be okay. What's wrong?
But...
Position of the story? Are we on a different planet?
Hey, so...
Okay.
Is this a different country?
Huh?
What is it?
You get it?
Huh?
No words, liar. Maki?
Huh?
It's 'cause of her lab?
Ah. Well, you know.
Everyone's blackmailing.
Huh?
That's the reason.
Which means...
She the traitor?
Hold on!
Oh, she mad. Hi. Shit going down.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. That's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
She's an assassin? She's the ultimate assassin?
Right. Miss Ultimate Assassin?
She was lying about her ultimate. Damn, look at that hand. Oh my god. She is an assassin. She's buffed out. I always knew she had the sharing gun. She's the true last member of the Uchiha clan. Big F. To be continued. They got her gloves. And what a thrilling conclusion. Who's I got 300 mono points now. Sick. That's why she didn't want anyone walking in. We knew her ultimate. No one would trust her. Okay. We're gonna save that for next time. Well, it's the end of our exciting class trial. Time to find out what happens next time. The next episode, Dragon Ball Z.